Day 25 of retirement. Now, one thing I need to go out and do is I need to go buy a new charger for this phone because the wires are beginning to be exposed. And I do know a family where a bad charger with wires exposed, I imagine, did cause a fire that burned down their house. So those neighbors are fine now, but I'm not trying to burn down my house. Let's just put it that way. So my brother let me borrow some equipment. I do have a camera light on right now. It's a yellow light. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just experimenting. And I do have this phone on a selfie stick. That's why at the very beginning the video wobbled a little. I didn't even know what the selfie stick was. I went to start setting up this stuff and I was like, what is this gadget? And I worked with it a little while and then I realized, oh, that's what a selfie stick is. I had seen one, but I don't know. I don't think I ever really paid close attention. He also gave me a microphone to borrow, but I haven't figured out what to plug that into because it doesn't have just a regular plug. So I'm going to have to be learning a lot of things, obviously. But that's what retirement's all about. You know, they say that you get over the hill when you get a certain age. Well, over the hill are all those gadgets I haven't wanted to deal with my whole life. And so now I am dealing with those things. And I do like a challenge, but yeah, there's a lot of agitation. But I'm trying not to have high expectations. So that makes it a lot easier when I don't know what I'm doing. And of course, I don't even have the patience to want to read anything step by step, so I try to figure it out on my own, at least the first few steps, and then I break out the information that's going to show me how to set things up. But with that microphone, I'm going to have to call my brother to find out what's going on. And only one of the lights is working, and I have it on a nice yellow light right now, and it's low. And so I'm just experimenting because I really don't know what I'm doing at this time. Now, this might wobble a little, but I want to show you my Ocean Pacific shirt. If you live on the West Coast and you are of a certain age, you definitely remember OP. It was everywhere. Nowadays, though, it's not a very popular brand that I can see. I do love it, though. So if I remember right, I think my few Ocean Pacific items that I have of clothing, I've ordered off of the internet. Though I did see one or two Ocean Pacific things over at the JCPenney's at the mall. So I was happy about that. I mean, I like that company so much, I would practically just get boring stuff that they sell just so I can have it. What are some of the other things that I've done today? Well, my brother also gave me a cord to connect my printer that I never got around to setting up that I got for Christmas, and here it is almost July. And so it didn't come with a cord, which kind of surprised me. I guess that's true with a lot of those printers. So I'll be plugging that in today and getting that. Hopefully, I'm not going to have it set up, I'm going to have the electricity running through it, and then I can't find all the paperwork, I can't find the manual. Hopefully I'll be able to find the numbers for it so I know what to connect it to when I'm using my telephone or my Chromebook or what have you, so I can start printing out stuff, because I have not had a printer in decades. That'll be a nice thing to have. And I do want to mention one last thing, and that is something I haven't wanted to bring up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. And that is, I'm sort of going to try looking for a job. Now at this point, it would be in the same field, but now I'm going out of public school, I can go and I can work in a charter school. And, oh, if you're wondering, yes, that is a washing machine behind you and a dryer. A number of the homes were set up to have it right in the kitchen. So I went online. My brother recommended a website to go on and started searching for some jobs. I will be picky though. I don't want to go very far. And I am still retired. So if the conditions aren't just right, I don't see myself taking the job. And I don't necessarily have to look for something in teaching. And who said it has to be full time? I have a lot more choices now, which is wonderful. I could do other kinds of work too. I mean, in California, you could be paid $20 an hour just to work at a Kohl's, a clothing shop, or fast food, though I don't see myself doing fast food. I did that when I was really young, in my teens and early 20s, working in restaurants. That's some brutal work. But I can always just keep looking for something part-time. I can do volunteer work as well. I'm involved in the senior center a tiny bit, and I am involved in another senior center, though that one's a lot harder to get into, at least the painting class that I wanted. Well, I better wrap this up, and hopefully as the days go on, I'll get better and better with this technology. And so you guys have a great day, and I am signing off from Southern California, Retirement Day 25.